up in the sky. Look, it's captivating. It's energizing. It's Eliances Heroes. Eliances is the destination for entrepreneurs, investors, CEOs, inventors, leaders, celebrities, and startups, where our heroes in business align. Now, here's your host flying in, David Kogan, founder of Eliances.
Yes. It's the Experian Identity Report on Eliances. And we are bringing with you these special reports with the world's leading experts about the game-changing impact of identity and the need to use reliable data to make confident decisions that will safely accelerate customer engagement. This week, we're joined again by Michael Bruemmer, who leads the Global Data Breach Resolution Group at Experian. That's right. He serves as Vice President of Consumer Protection. And Michael, we are looking forward to learning more about the different scams to watch out for and how consumers can manage their original footprint and protect themselves from these cyber criminals. You could reach Experian by going to Experian.com /data breach. All right, so Michael, let's jump right in. Scams. What were some of the biggest consumer scams of 2022 that you've seen?
Well, first of all, David, thank you so much for having me. According to the FTC, the number one scam this year continues to be identity theft. There was a gap of a couple years where it fell out of the top spot, but prior to that, it had 13 consecutive years of being the number one scam, where people steal other people's personal identity information or health information and use it either to gain access, to steal money, to get healthcare services. Second, imposter scams. And with about $3.5 trillion of stimulus funds that were given during the pandemic, the imposter scams amounted to about $100 billion, according to the Secret Service. Next, debt collection scams, where an unscrupulous debt collector buys debt that you think you've already paid and then hounds you for additional payments. Business email compromise, which is important to, especially to your listeners who are entrepreneurs. This is where somebody sends you an email, maybe asking for money or access, and especially prevalent now with the work from home businesses. And finally, around the holidays, everybody's looking for extra cash, prizes, lotteries, and sweepstakes. The old adage is if it appears to be too good to be true, it actually is.
Wow. So how can we as consumers protect ourselves from cyber criminals?
My list of top 4 things are pretty simple and easy to do. You just have to follow them. First, don't click on any links, no matter if they're from even someone that you know. Someone could have compromised their email or their phone account. Second, block all non-contact or people you don't have in your address book callers. Don't accept those. If somebody needs to get a hold of you, they'll try multiple times, they'll text you or another means. Update your home cybersecurity profile. Make sure you have a secure Wi-Fi password. Make sure you're using encryption, and make sure if you have a paid for virtual private network, which you can buy, use that, which will protect you. And then turn on 2-factor authentication that allows you to have a second factor to get into your network so somebody can't take it over. And then finally, I know it's hard around the holidays with the connection on social media, but try to stay off social media, limit your exposure, and for sure don't disclose any of your personal identity information on your network.
Excellent. I mean, this is great information. So what should consumers do, though? I should say not if, but perhaps when they receive a data breach notification letter from a business. I mean, I continue to see them become so popular, I receive many of them.
Yeah, the average consumer, according to our records, would receive between 5 and 6 notifications of a data breach from all sources in 2022, which is a lot. And that letter is going to tell you 3 important things: what happened, why it happened, and how do you protect yourself. So first and foremost, take it seriously. Make sure that you read it carefully. If you have any questions, there'll be an 800 number for you to call and ask. And finally, and most importantly, if identity theft protection or other protection methods are offered, take advantage of them, enroll in the product, and then you have access to other resources that can help you resolve your issue.
Excellent, excellent. Well, again, we have with us Michael Bruemmer, a Vice President of Consumer Protection, Global Data Breach Resolution Group at Experian. You can reach him. Go to Experian.com/data breach. That's Experian.com/data breach. Because you're watching and listening to me, David Kogan, host of the Eliances Hero Show. You can certainly listen, and we recommend it, going to other episodes by Experian too at Eliances.com. That's Eliances.com, and click on the radio link there. So how does, Michael, identity protection products that Experian offers consumers work?
Our product is called Identity Works, and the basis of all of the Identity Works offerings are that you're going to get 24/7 real-time monitoring of your credit file. You'll get access to a new updated credit report, so you choose to use it every single day. So you might have something happen, you take some actions, you can immediately check, and in fact, if you've done that update. It will also monitor for any activity of your personal identity information on the dark web. If someone has stolen it and wants to resell it on the dark web, you're going to get an alert about it. We also have $1 million identity theft protection insurance policy, which will cover the cost if you suffer identity theft and have to spend money with assistance, or even up to $10,000 worth of lost funds in a wire transfer. Wow. And then finally, the most important thing, David, that we have is access to a dedicated fraud resolution agent. They'll help you anytime you call in with any question you have. And this access is good for as long as you need it. Even if you only have 1 year of identity theft protection that's offered, you can call 2, 3, 4 years later and still have free access.
That's great. So when somebody goes to Experian.com/data breach, what information are they seeing there?
We have resources for businesses, how to protect themselves and prepare for a data breach. The same thing for consumers. It will have any of our updated data breach protection information, as well as consumer tips. And then all of our predictions for 2023 will also be on the site for any businesses there. So it's the one-stop shop if you need anything about identity theft or data breach.
That's fantastic. I mean, we can't thank you enough for being here today. I mean, Michael, you help consumers protect themselves from cyber criminals. That's a hero. This has been the Experian Identity Report with Michael Bruemmer, Vice President of Consumer Protection at Experian, on the Eliances Hero Show. So be sure to go to Experian.com/data breach. That's Experian.com/data breach. This has been David Kogan with the Eliances Hero Show. Thank you very much.
Thanks, David.